Ever since I can remember, I always had an infatuation with railroad tracks, trains, anything that has to do with the railroad. All the way back, ever since I can remember. So whenever I come to a place that has a set of railroad tracks, train cars, anything has to do with the railroad, and especially when I come up to a place that used to be a railroad bridge, I want to know more about it. I want to explore more about it. Here on the Dearborn County trails, there is such a thing. There's an old railroad bridge, and every time I pass it, I gotta wonder, when was it made? Who made it? How often was it used? Guys, let me show you some footage of this old railroad bridge. From rails to trails, that's what this place is called. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I tried to do my research on this, but guys, my research abilities are pretty bad. I'm like that doggy. You know, I'd be playing with you and all of a sudden, squirrel! Yeah, that's my research abilities. Now, I do know this. There was 3 sets of tracks. One of the sets of tracks is down there by the river. The other set was I'm walking on now. And the third set that they're using now is right up there. I do know that much. And it was once asked, how come they put a set of railroad tracks so close to the river? And that's why they had to move, because of the flooding. Well, back then, the flooding in the 1800s that river wasn't as big. No. Guys, I've been having SD error problems, so I'm trying to get this clip in as fast as I can. But yeah, they moved the tracks because of the flooding, and it was once asked, how come would they put a set of railroad tracks by the river? Well, you got to remember, back in the 1800s, the river wasn't as wide as it is now. But yeah, we're getting ready to walk past the abandoned bridge, railroad bridge. That was probably built in the early 1800s, and I'd love to learn more info about it. I searched everything, can't seem to find anything. Maybe one day I'll figure out more info on this. Maybe I will meet a historian. He can tell me all about that. But every time I pass that, I have to question who built it, what it looked like in its heyday, and how many trains steam through there. All right, guys, until next time, come on, let's get out of here. We'll see you on the next adventure, or in just a couple days, whatever comes first.